Hello and good evening. I am Madeline Finney, and today I will be answering the question, do romantic movies and books glorify an unrealistic idea of love and lead to heartbreak? That's a tough question to answer. First, I want you to imagine your favorite romantic book or movie. Then imagine the happily ever afters, the grand gestures of love, or the instant connection by the two protagonists. Growing up, me and my friends would always dream of a great love like the ones that we saw in the movies that we would watch. When we got a little bit older and started our own relationships, we realized that it didn't quite look like what we saw on the screen. So that brought us to a question. How often does real life look like this? For a lot of people, it never will. In a study by Littman, Ward, and Seabrook, they found that more romance-themed movies and shows college students watch, the more likely they were to believe that romantic relationships should mirror what they saw on screen. Let me repeat that. These college students would believe that their relationships should emulate what they're seeing on TV, which is just complete fiction. So they would think that love at first sight existed, or that they should be showered with these presents and surprises, or that they can fix their troubles with a dramatic grand gesture, or that their partners should be mind readers to them. None of this is true. It's very misleading to what a real relationship should look like. Frequent viewers of romantic media content are less likely to believe that they can change themselves or their own relationships. Instead, they're more likely to believe that their partner should intuitively understand their needs. How can somebody know what another person is thinking? In another study in 2008, a team of researchers asked hundreds of people to fill out a questionnaire to describe their beliefs and their expectations. When it came down to movies like The Planner or While You Were Sleeping, these participants frequently failed to communicate with their partners effectively. So this is why communication is key to solving problems and maintaining a relationship. In the same study, they found out that many of them held the view, if somebody is meant for you, then they should know what you want without you needing to tell them. Now, this is just not true. Communication has so many benefits. It helps stop assumptions from forming. It creates healthy boundaries to form. It builds problem-solving skills within the relationship and avoids unrealistic expectations. This will all foster into honesty, build trust, and strengthen the relationship as a whole. So, what can you do to stop this from happening? Well, first, you can celebrate realistic portrayals of love. So you can find media that shows the messy and mundane parts of a real relationship. And number two, you can encourage open conversations. You can speak with a pastor on what a relationship should look like through the Bible, or you can talk to your family or your friends who've been in long-term relationships and discover what a healthy relationship should look like. And three, you should recognize fiction as fiction. Fiction is not a good portrayal of what real love should look like. Real love is more profound because it is real. Thank you for listening to Um,